Hello everyone, welcome back to another scripted video. The first one in more than 2 weeks since my computer got dunked on. Last time I talked about my favorite and least favorite characters based on a couple of main factors: design, personality traits, and backstory. All before the game's release, and if you haven't seen that video, it is linked in the card above. Now that it's just been about a month since the release of Three Houses, I would say that now's a good time to start really getting back into scripted videos, kinda like this. The post-Timeskip war designs in Three Houses really took me by surprise the first time, and for the most part, I was very impressed by like 98% of them. I completely did not expect Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude to be rivaled by such badass designs, but here we are. In this video, I'm going to list off my most favorite and least favorite post-Timeskip looks for the Black Eagles. And bear in mind, not only is this just my opinion, but like, they're all really good. There are some that I like more than the others though, and just as a heads up, this video has character and design spoilers, so if you somehow haven't played the Black Eagles or any other route past the school phase, I would recommend viewing at your own risk. Let's get started. Lynde. Linhart's war design isn't bad by any means. He ends up looking just about as expected from a character most geared towards the bishop line. Some nice little add-ons are his big book lashed onto his belt since he does enjoy reading and researching so much, and the gilded robes do look pretty fancy schmancy, but the whole outfit, including the green hair, doesn't really pop out to me compared to the other war designs that I believe go higher up on my list. Plus, I kind of just don't like that shade of green.
Oh no.
Hubert. I know that I'm probably going to catch some hands for this one, but coming in at number 2 is Hubert for me, for a little bit of a similar reason as Linhart. Hubert's design is pretty much what I expected. I do really like his hair, don't get me wrong, and the black and red palette that he has versus the pine tree green that Linhart has looks way more sleek and cool. But sadly, that's about as memorable as it gets with Hubert. He kind of looks like a genealogy villain, so if you're into that, I guess that's pretty cool. My favorite part is definitely his hair. He's like a refined goth man. Kaspar. Oh, Kaspar, they did you pretty good actually. Kaspar sticks out to me for a few reasons. For one, his haircut looks very clean. Before it was just a weird faux hawk thing, but now it's a very trendy do-over that I would actually see in real life and be like, damn, that is a trendy haircut. He also got way taller. He grew like a full foot over the course of the time skip, and as far as design goes, the red/burgundy armor and cloth look a bit unappealing to me at first, but it being contrasted by his hair, eyes, and the rest of his attire really pops it out. The idea that Kaspar just got frickin' huge over the course of 5 years to become a warrior he always wanted to be really pulls off in this look. Dorothea. Dorothea is now an opera superstar. I love the palette, and if you look up red opera gown in Google, the design definitely tracks between opera singer and I'm ready to cast Thoron on you fools. Honestly, I'm glad they removed her hat from the post-time skip and pretty much every other class that she can get, because I didn't really like it to begin with, and I felt like it clashed a little bit both in angle and in design with the rest of her getup. But hey, art kid's gonna do what an art kid's gonna do. But what I think is a cooler part of her design is the earrings. They look kind of identical to Azura's pendant if you just flip it over and you change the gilded part a little bit. So it's not completely identical, but I feel like the inspiration might be there, and they're both songstresses. Just saying. Ferdinand.
I am
Ferdinand von Eyre. The Ferdinand von Eyre. The amount of Eldegard vibes I get from his war look is pretty staggering, but easily my favorite thing about this look is his hair. I was just so taken aback when I saw it the first time. I thought he would end up having something similar to his school phase look, like something all, posh and proper, but nope, he grew it out with this long, glistening, flowy ginger stud flow, which he wears proudly like the noble that he is. Besides that, the design itself, I feel, mixes his self-importance and battle prowess together pretty well. A noble ready to gallantly storm into battle, a true hero for the greater good. I wouldn't expect anything less from Ferdinand von Eyre. Bernadette. Bernie's war phase doesn't just look amazing with one of my favorite color palettes in the game, and in general to be honest, but what this design says about what has changed about her in the last 5 years since we saw her last. Even in her supports, people take note about how she's changed, and she even mentions how her time as a student in the Officers Academy has really helped break out of her shell. Going from this closed-off body language portrait to someone who stands tall and a lot more proudly and comfortably is telling even from the portrait itself. I just find that Bernadette's war look says a lot more about herself than those preceding her in this list. And like I said, that palette is very, very nice. Petra's design is very colorful and flashy. Duh. I guess this is how Brigid royalty really dresses up, and nagadam. Having to see Petra in her true form makes this doubly good since her school phase design had her pretty much conforming to that specific standard, but here she's in her own element. She's also channeling my inner Starfire crush from Teen Titans from way back when. It's memorable to see not just this body painting, but a super culturally inspired war look from an entirely different country outside of the three in the mainland. The slightly upwards angle of the portrait is a nice variation from the standard 3/4 pose too. All in all, it's a very refreshing war look and something which very clearly says, I'm royalty from another land. Edelgard. Even though she stands at a solid 5'1" and is legit one of the shortest characters in the game, she ends up still looking pretty terrifying as an empress. To be honest, I don't know what else to be said about her look. I think her position in Fire Emblem period is very unique and cool. Most female royalty members we get are like enemy witches and priests and stuff. Or they're on the ally team and they're magic users or witches or priests and stuff. Edelgard is not only a physical powerhouse, but despite that very regal attire, you can still tell that she is jacked. I mean, just look at those arms and that V-taper. Edelgard is literally ripped as hell. You don't get forearms like that by sitting on a throne all day and signing things. I can't imagine Edelgard looking any other way either. It's a really stellar look for quite a unique kind of character that Edelgard is. Also in my world, I like to think that Shersh and Edelgard are gym buddies. Yeah, what a surprise, let's put the main character as number 1. But in fairness, this is actually the first time I've placed a lord in number 1 for a list like this. Like I said from the beginning, these are all opinion based and just reflect my taste and what I enjoy in character design. If you're a fan of the Lynde look, cool. That's fine. And yeah, like I said before, there's only like 2 war designs in the entire game that I actually really don't like, to the point where I have to switch back to their pre-Timeskip look in New Game Plus, but I'll cover those in the later videos. If you watched this video till the end, and whether or not you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think in your top 8 character designs, and if you want more videos like this, please subscribe for more. Take care, and deuces.